relationships.
Yeah, we talk about relationships or just have serious conversations in general. Like,
Yes.
typically on our Monday family meeting, we just gonna talk about anything more free. And it's not that we have not having free conversations. It's just more of a serious conversations, like discussions.
Yeah.
Let's say that we more so have a discussion on Love Lounge, and we have more casual conversation on our Monday family meeting. So
Yes.
anyway, with all that being said, welcome in everybody who's coming in. Please make sure that you leave a like. If you're even watching this after, like on the replay or whatever, please leave a like as well. Appreciate that.
Yes, we will.
And give a comment. Maybe if you have like something that you want to put in for next time, something that we can talk about, something you want our perspectives on, or just good questions in general. But how are you doing today?
I'm
Queen?
doing good. I'm doing good, and you?
I'm checking out the angle right now. Just seeing how we're looking.
Yeah.
We got. Look, I'm cut out. So we got Sleazy on here. We got Sleazy. Yay! Sleazy in the building.
Yeah.
We'll try to get.
Why don't you just kind of
get
twist
right.
it?
Like tilted where? Like towards you?
Towards you.
me. There we go. Like that.
I
Let's
think
see.
you move too much. A little bit more. I'm not moving.
I think that'd be good.
Okay.
All right. So welcome in. We got Sleazy in the building.
Hey,
Sleazy. Yay! Sleazy in the building. What's happening with you? What's going on, Sleazy? All right. All right. Okay, so yeah, what's going on with you today?
So we always
what's
start
happening
off our Love Lounge with communication. It is the key to a healthy, great relationship. You can do anything to add. And we're going to always tell you communication is about speaking. And while that partner is speaking, you are listening. And then when it's your time to speak, you're going to replay what that person said, not verbatim, give them a short synopsis of what they said, and then you're going to reply to the synopsis that which you took from the conversation.
Oh,
so that way,
the big words.
You know, hey,
you take this synopsis, and this is what you're going to do.
I'll be trying to help you.
Okay, then.
These big words.
Okay, teacher. Dang, all right. We also got to welcome somebody in, Mr. All About a Bank himself. We got Rob.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I'm going to need some more energy. We got Rob.
Oh,
come on, what's going on, Rob? We got Rob in the building. He said, love and live. Yeah, he said, I made it, y'all. What's happening? Mr. Rob, all about a bank.
Yes. So, we want to make sure we have that on our relationships. Communication. So when Elia is coming up with these topics, welcome in April. When Elia talks about these relationships, brings up these, I guess they're asking questions. We want to be able to remember, are you communicating? These are questions that go with it, because a lot of times when we hear these questions, I'm already knowing that communication is a failed option right here. Because if you communicate with each other, it's so great. And understand, when somebody tells you that they feel a certain way, it's not an attack on you. It's just that's how they feel. Now, you can be like, I can fix the situation or I cannot fix the situation. It is in my soul to be able to fix it, but I might not be able to do it because it's not in my nature to do it. So it's still that freedom of communication. And just because you got communication down does not mean you ain't going to have issues in your relationship.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, because it's just like life. Like, you could be really skilled in one thing, but don't mean that it's just going to be not bumpy. There's going to be some bumps on the road. It's just how it goes, And, without the bad times, how can you appreciate the good?
Exactly.
All right, we got Rob in here. And then we also have April Showers. I said hey to April earlier, but we got to do it proper.
How are you?
So the first one I actually want to get in today.
Okay, we get into it.
This is, I don't know. This one is more so she's asking, is this a possibility?
Okay.
So she's just looking for confirmation, and I feel you can give your own perspective on it. And this is for everybody in the chat.
Okay.
So this one's put simply, all right? She had this boyfriend. They've been together for a minute, but before, obviously, they was on dating websites. He happened to be on a dating website that's made for the same sex. She fine with that. She knew that already, but
okay.
you know, it's here nor there. They're together now, so it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. She's been getting like different texts and stuff from, you know, her other friends and stuff like that, that he's on a dating website.
Right now, in their relationship.
Actively.
Actively in their
So
relationship.
here's where the issue comes in. Okay, you on a dating website while we're together. So she obviously is like thinking about this. She asked him about it. Like, did you forget to take your dating profile down? Like, what's going on here? He tells her, you know, I think somebody's actually been using my pictures. And because I haven't been on that account for I don't know how long. I mean, obviously been together and everything. So somebody must be using my pictures because I don't use the dating app. So this is what happened, right? Queen Honora, you not on dating websites, but typically, obviously, they match you up with people who are around you, closest to you in a local sense. You know? That's kind of how it goes. Location-based matchmaking. So keeping that in mind.
Keeping it in mind.
She confronted him. He says no, it's fake or somebody else. And so she just keeps getting more information coming in, and other people are
like what more information?
You know, like people are sending, like people that she knows are sending a picture. Hey, you know, I'm seeing your boyfriend on the dating website. Like, what's going on? Like, you know, just
are they seeing him outside the dating?
They're not seeing him outside the dating website.
So then
they just seeing that information. So she gets curious herself.
Okay.
And she's like, you know, he's saying that it's not, but he keep getting these notifications, and you know, I'm not nosy like that, so I'm not opening his phone. But out of curiosity, let me just see what's going on here. So she goes in.
To his phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
On her phone.
On her phone.
Installs the dating app.
Oh, okay.
She knows he doesn't put his own name on it. He got a different name that he puts on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people don't want people knowing all the information.
Exactly.
So that's why he was able to kind of get away with the picture thing, because it's like, oh, it's a different name. That ain't even me.
That ain't even me.
But she knows some of the names he goes by.
Okay.
Like little nicknames. So, moral of the story, all right, to round it all out, she goes on the dating website, fills the information, sees somebody that actually looked like him, got the name and everything that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So she decides to text. Now the phone did have a notification, but she wants to know, is this what's going on? Like, you know, is this really what's happening?
Yeah.
So obviously she made the thing, she texted him, notification went off, but I guess it wasn't enough confirmation for her. So she wants to know everything in the situation. Is it possible that he is not doing anything? Is it possible he's just on the dating website or still has an old account active or something like that? Like, what do you feel about it? We got Leanne in the building. Welcome in, Leanne.
Welcome in, Leanne. Well, to me, this is my thing is, we can do the investigation to figure it out, and you can find out whatever you need to find out. You just need to dig more deeply into it. But in my mind is, if he is on the dating app, and if he is talking to other women or men, then what are you going to do about it? Yeah. Like, what is your thing? Because a lot of people want to know all this information, but then when it comes down to it, they want that person to explain. They want that person to break down why they are doing this to them. Why is this the reason? And reasonable. I'm not down on that part of the conversation. But if you're gonna just ask why, and not leave after you ask your whys,
yeah.
Because the whys ain't gonna help you, and you're just gonna end up realizing how much you love this person, and then can't leave. If you're not gonna leave, then don't look for it. Like when somebody, like I'm gonna just say, if my husband was cheating on me, it's gonna have to literally hit me upside my head. Like there won't be no investigation because it just hit me so hard upside my head.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, so what you're saying is, like, what is the angle then? So you're saying since she did all those measures,
I'm just saying
she wasn't ready to go.
Further. I don't think she's ready to go because my thing is, and this is an opinion of mine only.
Get into it. I mean, I'm trying to understand where the angle is.
If your man is cheating on you and you are close enough to your man and he's cheating on you, you already have some doubts in your head. So if you already had some doubts, some suspicion before somebody came and told you all this other stuff, Yeah, before they came and stirred up the top,
Mhm.
you already knew. So my thing is, now you just want like proof that it is. Proof does not make you fall out of love with that person. Seeing that person cheating on you, or finding out, or investigating that person cheating on you, is not going to make you fall out of that in love with that person. So I'm like, don't worry about it until you're ready to leave, and just leave. Because my thing is, if I have in my mind that my husband is cheating on me, I'm leaving. Like, that's
Some
just what
dude,
it
welcome
is.
in.
That's just what I'm thinking in my head.
Jebba Bruce, welcome in.
Now, if I'm not ready to leave, I'm not ready to confront
Yeah.
my husband about it. That's just my opinion, how I look at it. I see so many women, they be like, I'm going to leave him. It's just over with. I can't take it. And they do all this dramatics.
Yeah.
And then they stay with him. Well, he said he won't do it again. And then why did you say it? Because the moment you forgave him and the moment you stayed, gave him a card to keep doing it. It just does. So build up the information, not the information, build up a ready to leave. And then when you leave, if you want to know, then you know.
Okay,
But
so
by
you're saying
then you
get
don't really
yourself
wanna,
right. Get yourself
right
mentally
and
prepared
ready. Yes.
for that situation if that's what you want to do.
That if that's what
Because
you want to do.
what you're saying is based off of all the variables, it seems like you don't want to let go. You're not at a moment.
No,
You can't let
and I'm
go.
not saying she don't want to go. She don't want. I'm just saying 9 out of 10. You're
9
not
times
gonna
out
leave.
of 10.
You're not leaving.
Okay, that's what she's saying.
That's just what it is. 9 out of 10, you're not leaving. So my thing is, why are we looking and investigating? Because you don't want to find something out that you don't want to find out. But my thing is, if I'm leaving, I'm leaving. By the time I let you know that I found out that you cheating on me, you won't have time to make up a story or anything, because I'm never gonna let you know that I found out that you're cheating. That's just what it is. I wish I would have did that with my first husband. I wish I would have listened to my mother and not said nothing until it was time for me to leave. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you now.
If hindsight,
In
2020,
hindsight 2020,
you doing it.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm out the door.
So
I just would cry somewhere else. And if you find out before I'm ready to leave, I'm still leaving. Because even if I'm going to take you back, you're going to have to work your butt off to get me back. It's not going to be an easy thing. And I say that all the time. But if there's no consequences to the action, let me tell you guys right now, nobody cares about somebody yelling at them. Nobody cares about somebody cussing them out. I get so sick and tired of women telling me I done cussed him out. I done told him off. He doesn't care. That's what you're normally good at. So that is nothing brand new. You getting up and leaving, that's something that's what's happening, what's going on. You left, and then you can't call me, you can't get a hold of me. I done blocked you. I done not answered your phone. I wouldn't even be blocking, because one, I don't know how to block, but two, I would not answer your phone call.
you just wouldn't do that.
I just wouldn't. I'm not answering your phone call.
And as everyone that's coming in, please make sure you leave a like. And if you have any questions you want to talk, or any topics you want to talk about, drop them in the chat, because this is what we're doing over here.
Exactly.
So,
but
to sum it up,
opinion.
she has a suspicion her boyfriend is on a dating profile. She's getting all this other little bit of confirmation here and there. She decides to download the app, sees him, messages herself, his phone dings, but she's still not quite sure if this is what's going on. You saying that obviously she must have some kind of suspicion.
I believe she already knows he's doing it.
Yeah.
And that's why her question is, what if he's just on there but he's not doing anything?
Yeah.
It's because she's already suspecting that he's doing it.
Yeah.
So my thing is, don't let it be known that you're doing any of this. And if you are strong enough, leave. He'll call you and find out and don't answer the phone for 2 or 3 days. He'll call me like, what the hell is going on? Because you're cheating on me. What you mean? You're still on the same dating app and blah, 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 blah. And you think I'm done. You think I'm winning the foo-foo. So I try to come to you. I try to come to you, woman and man, and you chose to be a punk about it. So I left.
Okay. All right.
So now you're free to be on the app. You ain't gotta worry about me. And blah blah blah. And you hang up and you cry. I miss him. Like we gonna do. And call it a day and keep on moving. That's what you should do.
Okay.
Now, what you want to hear me say, you can do all that investigation and you can find out in the next 20 minutes, literally, on that we really that good of investigators as women, but like
Well,
you come in here to ask us to give you that what if he didn't do it and what if he's not. Well, if he's not and you only got the suspicion because your friends or family are telling you, you should have moved off with that anyway. They ain't got
that is
no
true.
pictures to show you that they saw him on a date with somebody. Don't come to me. Don't come to me with suspicion. Oh, I saw Chris on a date now. Okay. You ain't got nothing else? Cause see, I can't fight with date night. And if I don't feel like Chris is cheating, I'm not fighting on date night. You gonna just call me stupid. Oh, Lenore's stupid. Yes, I am. I'm stupid and married, happy. Thank you. Cause I'm not moving. Now, if I already felt like he was cheating before you came and told me that, that's just telling me, okay, Lenore, can you leave right now? No. Okay, get yourself ready to leave. Okay. And that's what I would do. And you still gonna be like, oh, Lenore's stupid because I'm not telling you nothing either.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Well, let's get into this next one.
No, you ain't put your opinion.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't give my opinion on this one. I feel with this one, a lot is already known. It's like right now, what you're doing is looking for like a great confirmation, and I feel like when you need to do that, you already have your own conclusion. So it's like like what she said, you're kind of looking for that nudge. You know that voice of doubt that you have in your head is very quiet. So you're looking for other people externally to make it really loud and say, "Oh, it can't be." But the fact of the matter is, you tell this to just about anybody, and they're gonna believe that something's going on. Yeah, something fishy. Even if it's not cheating, they on their dating app still after they told you they don't have the dating app or not active on there. So it's like, if you're not active on any app,
yeah.
your notification typically doesn't go off. You either have it uninstalled or you might have silenced it. So it just doesn't necessarily
They
add
don't
up.
pay attention to that. My phone dings all day long.
Yeah.
And they know
Yeah.
that.
I mean that's the thing though. If you're not, she texts him on the app and then it rings his phone, but she's saying, oh, it could just be a regular notification.
Yeah.
To me, with all the different variables, you are trying to, force yourself into believing something that you know the conclusion to already. All that to say, me personally, I feel like obviously something's going on. And in terms of advice I give to that person, I mean, shoot, I mean, do whatever you feel is best with that. Like she said, it's gonna be leaving is a difficult thing. So
Yeah.
the preparation mentally is gonna be something you're gonna want to do for sure. But also, it's like the confrontation aspect. Don't confront or do anything like that if you already don't feel like you're going to be ready to move on.
Yeah.
Because the backfire from that, I mean, you could either getting hurt way worse, or all those feelings that you have are, they're still going to be the same. So it's like mentally collect yourself before you, I guess, jump into that realm or open up that can of worms. But
yes.
for the next one, this one here to me is, a relationship. It's all about coming together and helping each other out, this, that, and the third. That's what you do. You want to be mutually beneficial to each other in some kind of way, form, or fashion. Balance each other out.
Okay.
But this is where we're having an issue. Okay? So we have a couple.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just keep it broad because it doesn't really matter about all the details.
Okay.
This is more of a general question. So we have a couple, and one of the parties in this couple is on a weight loss journey. And so, they're trying to eat better, they're trying to work out, they struggle with their weight, and they are really, motivated this year to just jump in this tackle this,
go, yeah.
But their partner, on the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
they've been communicating this to their partner for a while, how long they have wanted to achieve this goal and, work this weight off. And, just right now, they're locked in.
Yes.
But here's what the challenge comes in.
Okay.
The other partner is now seems buying more snacks and buying more junk and just working in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So as this person is now working on their journey, this other person seems like they are putting things that like sabotage. And so, it's like maybe unknowingly, but here's the thing. They had a conversation about it. They said where they are, what they feel about it, but it's still continuing. So after all this time and this bond that they built, they're feeling like they are being sabotaged in their relationship, and they really want to. They don't know really what to do about this, and they're considering. Well, they don't know what to consider at this point. Should they stay or should they go? Is this person bad for them or good for them? And what do you feel about it? What do you feel about it? What do you feel about it?
I feel like this is crazy.
Okay, we'll chop it up then. Cause I mean, imagine that this is a weight goal, but it's just any goal, and you feel like you're being sabotaged by your partner. It's not who you want to feel, attacked by, right?
We feel that way because anytime we do anything, we want somebody to do it with us.
Okay.
And I don't know why we just can't say that. Like, I want you to do this with me. Like, anytime I'm on a weight loss journey, I want my whole family to do it with me. I feel like if we're all doing it together, then there can't be any snacks in the house or any junk food in the house or anything like
There's
that.
There's no temptation.
Yeah,
or
and Eli could contest to this very well. Like, he'd be like doing weight loss with me and then go over to his grandparents' house and eat whatever they want, and I got mad. I was like, we're on a diet together, I can't even see what he's eating over there, but I'm all crazy. So I understand the craziness that's going on in your mind, but for you to be like thinking about the relationship or anything like that, that's on you. I mean, literally, he's not on a diet, or she's not on a diet, whoever this is not on a diet. You are on a diet. And they might feel free to get more snacks because they get to eat more without you touching it. Like,
That is something to think about.
It is. Like, oh my goodness, I don't have to share. I'm buying a whole bunch and I can just snack, and they're all mine because they're on a diet. Like, literally, I don't think sometimes I'm not saying that the person is not trying to sabotage you. I'm really not saying that. But my thing is, we always go there first. Yeah. Like, when I got my teeth pulled out.
Oh, goodness. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is why we get in trouble.
No, I'm just trying to. I was just like,
this is how we get in trouble every time.
I'm just interacting with you.
I'm just no. That was a different type of interaction.
I'm not. I'm trying to get feedback,
No, but that was different.
Because I don't want to just look dead on the screen. So I've been seeing the clip sometimes, and I'm just sitting there and I'm looking spaced out.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, interacting and everything.
But that was a different type of interaction. You were doing good earlier, but that one was off the chart. So anyway.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When I got all my teeth pulled out, all of a sudden, now I've been wanting this way before my teeth pulled out. Mm-hmm. Eli started frying chicken. And I was like, what? So now I can't eat nothing because all I got is gums. And you gonna fry some chicken. I felt some kind of way. I felt like you felt. I felt like they sabotaged. Like, let's wait until she goes on where she can't eat nothing to fry some chicken. Like, you could have baked it. You could have just some baked nuggets, some baked chicken. I don't care. Broil, boil. I don't care. Don't grill it either. But you could have had some options. But grilling and frying was something why you do it now that I can't.
Yeah.
And I was in my feelings. I thought they did it on purpose. And I'm not doubting how you feel.
Well, and trust me, she's definitely not doubting how you feel. No, she's not. She's not doubting how you feel. Because she's one of them type of people that will be thinking about this. Like, why is it, in their mind, this is just like a whole equation. This is just trying to sabotage me. Like you said, the dude could just be buying, or whoever, this person could be buying a snack just because they feel like they get more snacks. And
snacks be on sale quick.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy 10 for $10.
And it could be simple stuff like that. Especially different times of the year, they be trying to get the store be new stuff coming in. They be trying to sell the stuff off. You
Yeah.
get the stuff real cheap, and it might just be happen to be the same time that you jumping on that diet.
And my mom's going through the same thing. She's doing the God fast, and her roommate's not. And all of a
Which is
sudden, her
good clean
roommate.
eating. To let y'all know. if you
Yes,
don't know
it's
what the
clean.
God fast
And next thing you know, my mom's roommate buys some chocolate chips where you get the bacon, and her friend keeps saying it's just minis, and my mom's like, she ain't never bought no cookies, but it's just minis. And I'm like, what the minis got to do with anything? The whole point is you're bringing stuff in that you normally don't buy.
Yeah.
But what her thing was, I didn't have to bring in desserts or buy desserts because she was making desserts.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she's on here,
Now she don't have no.
you know, and now she got to relearn how to cook. You know, the dessert ain't kicking like it used to kick. That's all. That's all she trying to say. You know, so we all go in through that feeling of thinking somebody's sabotaging us. If you are really mindset on it, then do what you need to do. And if he's bringing
What
this
do you mean,
some
like
chips,
locked in on?
just lock in on
No.
whatever your diet is.
Okay.
Even if you want some chips,
But what if that's like
start
a
making you
constant
some
issue? Though?
chips. Make you some chips that you can
See,
have.
But that's
And
the
then
issue,
when
though.
you eat with him, he eat nacho cheese Dorito, you eat nacho cheese Dorito.
But what if it's
healthy.
your favorite, whatever, and they keep doing it?
Make it is what I'm saying for your whatever your diet is. If you're on a low calorie diet, if you're on a low carb diet, a keto diet, a paleo diet, I don't know. There's a lot of diets.
Yeah.
But you can make the stuff that you want to eat and be eaten with him. Because most likely, let me tell you something that I've learned. When you're on a diet and you start making your own food, he's gonna want to eat his and he's gonna want to eat yours. What's that about? I don't know. I don't get options, but you want to have options. You be like, no, you ain't getting none of this, and make it taste good. Like you want. You know, I don't know what kind of diet you're on.
Yeah.
Because I could give you some ideas if I knew what type of diet you're
Yeah,
on.
but this just
But
general.
literally,
general
you're
feel.
on a diet. Start making you some snacks that you can have so it won't be tempting. Of course, you're going to look at those Doritos and go, ooh, yeah, those are what. Or that Snicker bar and go, ooh, that looks good. Of course, you're going to think like that. But you're going to have to, your mind, you said your mind is changing and it's different. You're just more irritated because it's like he's teasing you with it. But if he's not doing this,
Like taunting you, something like that.
then
Yeah.
he's not teasing you.
Mm.
And I'm sorry. When you go on a diet, that's when the stores come with every snack idea for cheap. Like, oh, you buy 3 bags of potato chips, you get 3 bags or 4 bags free. That's 7 bags for the cost of 3. I'm getting 4 extra bags. Oh my goodness. Like literally, they come up with all the candy bars, candy, and then you got the holiday season. And they coming up with so many deals and everything that you feel like you have to buy because it don't make sense. If I buy this, and I have done this before too, because I'm a shopaholic. But if I buy this and it's $3.99 for this candy bar, but over here it's $4.24 and I get a big giant bag, what am I getting? The $4.24. So I don't think the person is, and because you didn't say they're taunting me, they're just buying snacks and eating. They're living their life. You live yours. You're gonna eat healthy. Pretty soon, you never know, they'll start eating healthy with you. Who again is a prime example to that is if you know who Tabitha Brown is. Tabitha Brown is a plant-based, vegan, whatever person. And she had to change her eating habits because of her health, to make her body feel better, to let go of a lot of stuff. So that's what Tabitha Brown had to do. She never forced her husband or her son or her daughter to do it. She did it. She changed for her because they did the experiment like we did at our house, where they did it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and she felt so much better that she continued. They stopped. They was eating meat. They was eating whatever, but she was eating her plant-based. And she got popular from eating her plant-based food. So she never forced that on them.
Mm.
And right now, what you're doing is kind of like what I do and like whatever we all want to do.
It's kind of like how I do.
We force everybody. We want everybody to do what we do.
Yeah.
And I think unless you made that a conversation, like I'm gonna be on this diet, so I want you to be on this diet with me. And if you want to have snacks, I need you to keep it undercover and just have it when I'm not around. Give me about a month or two until I'm used to the diet. So
Yeah.
I'm not like if you didn't have those conversations and you saying I'm going on a diet, this is what I'm doing because I want a healthy life, I want to do this and that.
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead with your bad self,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
happy.
similar. This is what I would say. Putting my 2 cents in is like even if you are feeling a type of way, don't assume the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's easy to see something like that and think, oh, this person trying to attack me or something like that. But people, again, they're not always moving like that. Especially if you figure this is going to be a long-term partner or somebody with potential. Chances are they're not trying to hurt you. So it's like when they're doing that, obviously, what I feel the best thing you can do is communicate your difficulty with it. You can say, all right, this is, challenging for me, the fact that you're doing this. Can you find some way, like,
I think it's unfair to do that.
It is unfair, but you can at least voice it.
Well, she voiced it, and she wanted to change. And what I'm saying is unfair is that you want to change. You voiced it. You voicing it over and over again is now antagonizing me because no, really it is.
Yeah, no, I
because my thing is because you decided to make this change.
Because you're doing something different.
Doesn't mean I need to be doing this change. It doesn't mean that. It means you want to do this change. But if you want him to do the change with you, then you need to make it seem like what you're doing is way more fun and way more, and you have way more snacks and stuff in around the house where he starts eating that. He'll slowly stop buying snacks because he'll be like, she going in there to make that. What you making? I make a cluster buster wusters. Oh, dang, I can't wait to get some cluster buster wusters. And he don't sit down and eat the cluster buster wuster. That's what he's, going to do. But if you're complaining and now trying to pressure him into get on a diet with you, then he's not going to be happy. And you guys will break up because you're forcing something on him that is not no concern. You need to lose weight.
Yeah.
He don't want to lose weight. I don't know if he needs to lose weight or if he don't lose it, but he don't want to.
We also got to welcome somebody in.
That's right.
It's Wipe Down. If you ain't subscribed, you better.
Wipe Down.
Welcome, man. We got Wipe Down TV.
Get your shirt. Get your shirt.
Get your Wipe Down shirt. Oh, we got Wipe Down everybody. He said, hey, Queen.
Hey.
My brother, what's good? He said, he's back. What's good with the Wipe Down? Welcome back. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you.
Yeah.
So, for this next one.
Okay,
all right.
Guess we're done with you.
Well, yeah, because that one, that was out of pocket. This is what I'm saying. Like, when we acting out.
It was funny. I said it. Only big people can talk about big people.
Okay, so. Okay. So how you feel about? Okay. Anyways, here we go. So we have boyfriend, girlfriend, but it don't really matter. This is just a relationship with some guilt in there.
No, what's the guilt? What happened?
With some guilt. So they were talking and they were on a dating app, and obviously,
that's a lot of dating app.
Well, you have to understand in the modern time, that's how a lot of people meet.
Really, we don't just go
no
and out meet people.
No, I mean it happens. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people when they're thinking about connecting with somebody, they're usually doing it online. Because you have to think where people are gonna pull from.
Well, the only reason I have an issue with dating, now, let me tell you why you're about to tell your story.
All right, go ahead.
This is why I have an issue with dating apps. Because I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, people don't know who they are.
Of course.
And so you get on this dating app lying.
That's why you have other people make the bio for you, but people don't do that. But even with that,
does it ask you to have other people make the bio for you?
Typically, just access bio. Like
so that's
I don't use dating websites or apps or anything like that.
But money, if you can have a bio, whatever.
It won't tell you go have somebody know. Just say express yourself.
Yeah, but my thing is, even if you're talking to the person, you're a liar. Like you're really a liar because some reason in your head you think all these wonderful things about yourself and you are totally different with you. And I say that because I have some friends that they be lying to me in my face. They'll tell me, oh, I love kids. Can't stand them. Oh, I love I love people and I love being around them and everything. And people get on their nerves and they yelling and screaming and hollering. Oh, I am the most patient person in the world. And you move one thing of theirs and they are flipping out on you and cussing you out. So, like, people don't know who they really are.
No, you ain't
So I
lying.
don't
People
think
don't.
they intentionally lying, but they be
See,
lying.
so here's what I would say to that.
Okay.
Obviously, that is going to be the case, but the whole thing is with dating apps is a whole race. But this, okay. Here's really the main issue with dating apps
Mm-hmm.
is because even what you're saying right now
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter no more. Because that would insinuate people are actually caring about like the person on there. The way that like dating apps have been brought to like TikTok now. It's really like a short form thing to where you just scroll left or right whether you want to be with somebody. And a lot of the times all you have is what they visually look like.
Yeah.
So you're going for more of what the visual aspect is. And people don't really care as much to read the bio. I mean, it's there, but
it's not even just about the bio. I'm talking about for even on a dating app. If you get past the bio, say you don't look at the bio, because I be the girl that don't look at the bio, and I'm talking to you and I'm asking you all these questions, and all you feeding me is lies because you're just feeding me everything I want to hear, or feeding me what you think you are, and you really are not that person. Mm-hmm. So it's just a bunch of lies. And I've seen that because Elia and my daughter forces, like they bully me into watching this 90 Day Fiance.
That shows good.
So they be bullying me. I just want you to see right now, you're already thinking about it. It's the bullying. So they be bullying me into watching these shows. And every time they meet, I don't care if they come to America to meet or if they go to the other country to meet, they're always saying that, oh, I didn't tell them this, I didn't tell them that. And then they extra sensitive.
You ain't lying.
And all
that.
And it's all this other stuff. It's just a whole bunch of lies. So you don't really get it. But if we get some face to face, we gonna lie in the beginning. But about the fourth date, I see some discrepancies in your lies.
Yeah, true story. I mean, you know, if they're there,
but they be talking for years with this false perception that ain't real.
Well, because here's the thing. This is what online dating is. It's a really cool thing that we have.
I think that would be beautiful.
But it is. I've seen successful online dating. I've seen unsuccessful online dating, and that's through.
I've seen one success.
And that's through people that I just know externally. I've never been on these apps.
I've seen one success, and that's called Kayla Marr.
Check they are on it.
Check the camera.
But you know,
that's the only one I've seen that's actually been successful.
Sometimes it's based off of whatever the app is, but
lot also, of I think there's a successful. Sorry, it's because they met real quick. It wasn't like they stayed on there to get to know each other.
Yeah, but I think when you on a like there's dating websites like how they all used to be, and dating apps how they are currently are like vastly different. A lot of like a dating app is more for casual hookups. If you really look at it, that's what it really boils down to. I mean, they'll do like
hoeing on the app
in a formal fashion.
Yes, we're hoeing on the app.
So there's certain apps that are catered towards like more of like a long term, are more serious people. But that's the issue. Like when you hear the dating scene and when people complaining, it's because people are not really looking for nothing long term. They're just so it's a mix of people who are wanting something and a mix of people who are jumping from thing to thing.
Okay.
So all that to say,
before you say your story,
we gotta welcome somebody in. We got somebody who's coming on a note. That's a little bit playful. We got my boy GJ34. GJ3 in the piece. Welcome in. GJ3, he talking about some Doritos. I wonder if you just put a little cooking oil in the pan, roll it, roll it in the pan, skillet, and then fry the tortilla.
That's right.
Wrap it in there, on both sides. Medium heat.
I'm gonna make me some on the channel. Wait to see y'all. Gonna see my nacho cheese.
Hey, you say that you sliced them in like a triangle shape before frying.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you gotta do.
And then you did it on both sides and just season the top or whatever seasoning you like, and then see how it tastes to you. Since Doritos are just tortilla chips, so the practice of making your own chips. He said, "Oh wait, my bad. Hello, everybody.
Hey, I
He
was
said, I heard
agreeing.
Doritos and I instantly just went to
I'm
typing.
telling
I'm
you.
sorry, my
I'm,
bad.
you know what? I'm just gonna get my my cheese and I'm gonna make some
Well,
on
we're
the
gonna see
channel
it. We're
one
gonna
time.
see it. We're gonna see it.
We're gonna see
Yeah, we're gonna see
because I done said it and I do miss Doritos.
Doritos is good. So
Oh, sorry.
on that note, anyway, we talked about briefly a little bit of the dating app issue. I'm telling Quinlan Nora about more about dating apps and how they're perceived nowadays because what she's thinking on dating website is a different view.
I ain't never been on neither one, so
And
I don't
I
have a
haven't
view on
either,
either
but
one.
I'm just going off of stuff I've heard.
Yeah, but if
and
he's saying it's
the
just
people
a
I know.
whole app, I understand everybody hoeing because I see
Yeah,
the
and then people are
realistic
looking for
thing
looking for long term. It's usually older crap, but they're looking for more,
But
solid
none
stuff
of
too.
it on now it's a whole app.
Okay, so there's the thing. Dating is a business, just like everything. We commodify everything.
Yeah.
Even prison is a business. It's something that shouldn't be a business. People getting, consequences, whatever.
Yes.
Shouldn't be a business, but it's a business. So they are finding the best way to make money off of you. So what they do is they actually sell you swipes. So like the most popular app is Tinder, one of the most popular apps. On that, you swipe left or right based off of who this person is.
Yeah.
If somebody swiped the same thing on you, it's a match.
Mm-hmm.
So then you get the opportunity to text them. That's how it goes. So then it leads into whatever the text.
But I don't care about that. But I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, if I'm thinking about dating, I think people should be honest, but I feel like they should know themselves well enough. That's why I feel like your friends should be able to get on there and have a discussion before, like when they do, what's that movie called, TV show, Married at First Sight.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should be talking to the family and the friends, and then hook that person up with somebody per what they're saying, what they have in their vision of what they want visually, and then the personalities that the family and friends saying that he needs because he's a man baby or she's a cry baby or she's a such and such. You got all these different things that you don't know. She extra sensitive, she bipolar, she crazy. 1 minute she next minute she cussing you out. I feel like that's what that is. But go ahead with your conversation. But yeah,
people don't know themselves and the difference between how they perceive and what they feel is usually different.
Yes.
Some people they got that reflection, but a lot of people, even if they feel they're really strong in one area, that might not be the reality of it. So, all that to say, even all that with this situation, they were on a dating app, they got together, and everything was cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, she was again a little bit more casual on that dating app. So she was seeing other people, having interactions with other people.
Yeah.
Which, are
they together?
They aren't together now, but they were just.
When this happened, were they together?
They were just in a dating phase.
Okay, right.
He was just one of the people that she was met on the app and was talking to. But again, he was one of the more serious people. He was looking for a long-term relationship. Yeah. She picked up on that, and they actually started connecting. Okay. So, they're together. They're enjoying themselves and enjoying their time together. Here's where the issue comes in. All right. We have some different partners in the equation. All right. So, with that, she decided, okay, I'm going to go get tested. Mm-hmm. And she tested positive for a STD. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, she passed that to her partner. And she's holding a big amount of guilt. So, what would you say for somebody in this similar situation? Like, you just gave somebody a disease or... Well, yeah, and like, how do you cope with that or manage that reality?
I'm gonna say you can't hold to the guilt. You gotta let go of the guilt. Okay. You didn't know you had the disease or the STD that you passed along, so I can understand when you had to explain it to this person how you felt and apologetic, but it was your past relationships. You got it. You didn't know you had it. You decided to get checked. You got checked. You got it. You told them. And you guys just have to deal with it. My thing is, when you're open and having casual sex, there's a chance to get something. Everybody's just more worried about having a baby than they are about an STD. Mm-hmm. And so that's already there. You holding on to the guilt is already crazy. Stop holding on to the guilt. Because literally, I think you're just taking the hurt of having the STD
Mm-hmm.
and really just holding it on to you because you just thought it wasn't gonna be you. I mean, everybody has that in their mind. It will never be me. Don't hold on to it. Like, let it go. Like, the best thing I do is pray and let it go, and keep living for what you can. I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of STD because there's so many, but just keep living and striving. But stop holding on to that guilt. I don't know how to tell you how to let go of the guilt, except go to see a therapist about it. But you don't need to hold on to it. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. There was
It's
nothing you
nothing
could do.
beneficial for you to hold on to. Yeah.
And for even your partner he can be mad or she can be mad. I don't know which sex this is, but anybody can be mad about it. But in reality, that's going to do it. Yeah, in reality, they're just as much as fault as you are. Like, you didn't know you had it, but back in my day when we were younger, we always wanted to get tested. Like, you get tested before we have sex. Like, that was just how the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to get tested before having sex. They just want to go get wild. And I feel like that's especially in this day, in this era of our life, is people are so free to have sex, and nobody's scared of STDs. I feel like we all should go and get tested. Like, get tested constantly.
You said normalize that.
Like,
especially if you have.
If I was single right now and I had to date somebody and we want to have sex, you're getting tested. Like, I'll get tested. I only had my husband, but I'm gonna get tested. I don't know what you had, so I'm gonna get tested. There be even, that's what I'm saying. How you cheating? Like, I couldn't even cheat. We gotta get tested. My husband be like, "What you getting tested for? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What you get? What? Like, no. We gotta get tested because condoms ain't 100%. You can get things that condoms cannot protect. It can't protect you from crabs. It can't protect you from herpes. It can't protect you from warts. And there's probably these new diseases I don't have no clue that it can't protect you from. And then it's not 100% with gonorrhea, syphilis, trichomonas, whatever.
One of the many.
It's not. Yeah. It's not 100%.
Yeah.
And everybody only worried about getting somebody pregnant and being pregnant when there's all these diseases out there.
I feel like that does feel too like we have sexual education, but it's very lacking. Like, nobody really, to me, hammers in the fact that, like, they focus on the baby thing, but like you said, in terms of what you can actually get,
yeah,
that's not really hammered into people's minds. It's like,
I try to scare all the kids.
Spectrum of things that you can get. Well,
I tried. I showed them every disease, what it looked like on the penis, what it looked like on the vagina, and how the people look in reality. Like, this, some they look good, but this is the diseases they have and everything. And I thought that would slow them down. I'm gonna tell you, them boys don't care. And I'm sorry, they just don't care. So that's all. I mean, I'm just saying, like, in reality, that's just what it is. I don't think the girls really care if it's at one, but in reality, that's just what it is. So holding on to guilt on something you don't have control you don't have control of anymore. You have control to always get tested and checked, and have that person, your partner, get tested and checked. But besides that,
it's done.
It's done and over. It is what it is.
And please make sure you leave a like as you're coming in. Also want to say that. And if you have questions, drop them in chat.
Yeah. And so you have to now to start living more free.
Yeah.
Like, and if that person is,
let that shackle go.
Yeah, and if that person is holding you hostage to it, let him go. There's going to be somebody who will date you with the disease, because I know a lot of people who got some kind of STDs that will have it for the rest of their life, and they ain't have no problem.
And a lot of people, I mean, it's again, because of the lack of awareness on things, it's a more common thing. So, like, even as somebody has that, there's a lot of people that you probably wouldn't think that most likely have something.
Have it, or like I said, or they don't care.
Or they open
they'll
it
just
still,
use protection, and
that's not a limited factor.
They find out different ways. They go to doctors and find out different ways to be able to have it. And of course, where they're not able to catch the STDs. So my thing is, don't hold yourself like, I have to be with him and be abused by this
Yeah.
person
No,
because
never,
I
never.
got this
Because
disease
you're holding a guilt.
and I ain't gonna get nobody. I won't be able to get nobody else. Don't hold on to that.
Yeah.
Understand somebody will be out there ready to do the do. So
Okay. And GJ3 said there's a lot of things that people need to make sure of before they lay with their dating or courting
There's a
or
lot.
married significant other.
we be here all day with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
For
I
the
tell
first
you,
time together today. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot.
you know,
And so, with there being a lot,
even before getting married, you used to have to get an STD check before you got married, just so you know
both
that
parties
was.
is aware.
Yeah, that used to be what
That's
you had to
definitely
do.
not the case now.
They ain't doing it now. You can just say hi. We getting married. They be like, okay, sign here and pay the $50. Thank you. Next. Okay, sign here. Get the $50. Next. And then the divorce line. We getting divorced. We don't like each other. Okay, next. Back then you had to be in,
It
do
can take a
counseling.
little, yeah, it was a longer
and then,
process.
And then after counseling, you had to wait 45 to 6 months to make sure you get a divorce, and then it was just a lot more. Now they don't care.
Yeah.
It's like Eli was starting off with this conversation. It's just a money transaction. It's just business.
Yeah. It's
So,
commodified. Everything
yeah.
is big business nowadays. And here's something that's just switching the whole thing up.
Okay, no more.
All right.
No more
Ooh,
dating apps.
It's not dating apps. It's not dating. It's marriage.
No marriage. I need something
And
like that.
this is something that we've talked about briefly, but we have not really discussed. I mean, I guess this unique situation.
Yeah.
So, we talked about age gaps, different age gaps
Yeah.
in relationships.
Mhm.
We talked about somebody being younger, older.
Yeah.
We talked about, being with maybe your mom's friends or your
Yeah.
dad's friends or
Mhm.
something like that. We
Yeah.
talked about different situations
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But what we have here is just an age gap.
Okay.
It's an 11-year age gap within this relationship.
How
They
old?
went on, they had kids, and let's say 30 to 40. And they've been
Okay.
together for a while. So, they've got 3 kids now, but something's going on with the husband. All right. He is not, I don't know what's going on in his mind, because this is not from his perspective, it's from his wife's perspective. But recently he's been actually having an issue with their age gap. He's been in his mind like, is this a bad, like, like, I'm way older than you, like, just having like a self-conscious thing about it. Like,
Yeah.
feeling like, was this the right thing to do? Did I prey on you or anything like that?
After three kids.
After 3 kids.
Okay. Mhm.
And you could tie it to a midlife crisis or whatever. It's people get in their ways. But overall, how do you feel about this situation? And like, this is somebody's reality. So what is your perspective on it, and what's your 2 cents?
I don't have a perspective. I can only say it's a midlife crisis, or you're looking at your daughter and being like, seeing her with somebody 11 years older, and you're like, oh, heck no.
Yeah.
How am I going to say that when I'm with the mama that's 11 years old?
Yeah.
Because we'll do something like that,
Mhm.
but he's just going through. There's nothing you can do. Like, you can be like, it doesn't know. We have 3 kids.
Yeah.
You worrying about it is crazy. No, you did not. Such and such me. I was an adult when we met, adult when we got married. No, that'd be if I was underage. And it's a difference when you're, here's a 10-year-old dating a 21-year-old. That 11-year gap, that makes sense because she's 10. You're a grown adult. She's a child, 21. I mean, it makes a big difference. Me and my mom's friend were just talking about that. We did not realize that we're only 10 years difference. All these years, I'm like, she's only been 10 years older than me. But I was in high school. She had kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I'm 15, she was 25. So it was an age gap. Now that, I'm 50 and she's 60, we like this. It ain't no big, we closer now. Like, we almost in the same generation. That's how it looks when you get older.
And I think that's the biggest thing is, like, again, when you do get older, it's a different realm.
It is.
A lot of my issue in terms of like age gaps in general, it's typically when like it seems predatory. It seems like somebody's like freshly in a young age, or they don't got themselves together, and somebody's taking advantage of that situation.
And it's only predatory if we're underage.
Yeah, well, it's only predatory if you're underage or grooming. Which
When you're still underage.
Yeah, that's still handled.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Once you get over that 21-year-old mark, really it's supposed to be 18. But
I feel like you're not really, you get a little bit more feel on life.
21-year-old mark.
Yeah.
It's not grooming. You could be 10 years older. I'm 21. You 31. Ain't nobody looking at it differently. We still gonna go, wow, that's a big gap. And
everybody you're gonna get that.
But then when you get older and y'all be like 50 and 60, oh y'all young, y'all, nobody's looking at it no more.
And I feel predominantly too, even with a gap like that, the older you get, the less, I guess, the gap matters.
Yeah, the gap.
The 30 to 40, like nobody cares about that.
No.
40 to 50, nobody cares about that. But it's
70,
the younger.
80, we really ain't caring about it. Too old.
You
two oldies getting together. Ain't nobody. I mean, like literally, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And for him to have that mind, there's nothing you're gonna be able to say because he's just going through that emotion right now, and maybe because he saw something or something, and he like, oh my goodness, I'm that older than my wife, and this person is grooming or this person did this.
Yeah.
So he's having that issue. And my thing is, whatever you go through and you have your crazy moments that people look at you crazy, whatever you want somebody to do to make you feel better, try to make your husband feel that way. Like make him feel better the way you want to, not the way with typical people are. Because you don't understand.
Yeah, don't just generalize it or blanket.
Yeah,
because it could be something that's really challenging, but you just got to do a little reassurance, and he might just be just fine.
Yeah,
but
he just wanted to make sure he didn't take advantage of you and groom you, and somebody might have said something. Because I'm gonna just tell you, when I was younger, I could say I was in my 20s. And I realized how older my biological ticker was to my mom. I was you was molesting my mom. That was me in my conversation. And I would never in my head thought about how that would actually make him feel.
Yeah.
I was just saying that as a joke. It didn't mean nothing to me. Because, it wasn't nothing to nobody, I guess. At that time, they was all in high school or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't even 11 years. I don't know how many years different. How old did you say he was?
I don't know.
You just said it today.
Yeah, I didn't pay no attention. The age did not stick out to me. It don't
matter because I don't know how old my mom is either. So anyway.
Oh goodness, this is all
bad. The whole conversation.
Well, you can't even do the math if you want to.
Okay. But he's like probably 5 or 6, 7 years older than my mom, and I made a big deal out of it. And somebody could have did that jokingly, not thinking of anything, and it's been bothering him because they pointed it out, and it's something that you don't think about. And that's just how that is. So, bear with your husband. That's all I can say. What?
You saying you don't know how old she is?
My mom? I mean, I can figure out. How old am I?
5'2".
Okay, 5'2".
Yeah.
So she would be 67.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was able to do it in my head. I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's 67. So 67.
And you know what? I would say this, not even in a rude way, but she definitely do not look like that at all. Like, she's a little too healthy to be that age. Like,
are you mad about it?
No, I'm not even. I'm just saying, like,
what?
You think about people.
My mom being young?
No, I'm just saying, you think about people to that age, they in the home, they thinking about the home, they shopping. Which home am I gonna go to? They thinking like, I'm getting close, She already be picking stuff up off the floor, and the dogs, and cooking and all this different stuff. She handling business,
See?
Yeah.
But anyway.
I'm talking with that.
But the whole conversation is, you never know who brought it to his attention or made him feel the way he feels. So bear with him and understand.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it could be one of the kids said something.
Yeah.
It could be
a friend, a relative.
It could be somebody just cracking a joke. shoot, we in a digital age. It could be somebody on Facebook,
Or
Instagram,
social media just
TikTok.
talking about it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're thinking about it, but you got to understand you're at a
Comedian could
different
have said
age.
something.
Exactly.
It's like so many different
But you're
things.
at a different age level. Like
Yeah.
once you get over the 21 mark, now if she was 21 and you was 41, we would say something. We would talk
Yeah.
about you like that. But it still would be because people are talking about me like that. I already told people. I told you like
Yeah.
he told me it's not gonna happen,
She
but I
ain't doing all
told
that.
him.
Anyway,
I
we
told him.
can move on from this because we're not going here right now. We're not doing that.
And I'm single.
So
I'm getting a young hot toddy.
look, here she goes with this nonsense. But
Y'all want to drink your hot toddy?
yeah, we're definitely putting a pause on that, y'all. So, but again, want to say thank you
I don't want the old patootie.
for interacting with us, having these conversations with us. If you got any feedback,
I
drop
don't
it
want
in the
the
chat.
oldie bitty. I want.
Make sure you leave. Don't listen to what she's saying. Make sure you leave a like on the video, on the live. We definitely appreciate y'all. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm talking about me right now.
And it's not the good stuff. You're not talking about that. We just had this conversation about the age gaps and you going in a bad direction with this.
I'm just
Talking
saying,
about I don't want oldie but a goodie.
I don't want
know.
oldie but goodie. I want a young hot toddy.
Listen.
Cause I don't want no relationship.
Okay, so then don't do the relationship.
But I like to cuddle.
Get you a stuffed animal.
I don't want no damn stuffed animal.
Yeah, by that time, shoot, you can get a robot. Get you an AI.
I don't want no damn robot.
Get you an AI.
Cause I
talk to you
slobbers
everything.
and now it done died.
You see ChatGPT, they can talk to you.
No,
You get one.
I don't want.
All he got to do is look like a
I'm
dude.
a robot talk
You
to
can have
me.
any
I'm
shape. You
freaking
can
out.
have any size.
You trying to get me killed?
You could even. You know what? You know how bad
Y'all
it
see
is.
he trying to kill
You
me
know how
right
bad
now.
it is
No,
right now.
No.
You could train him on your husband's voice, and he can just be.
That would freak nuts.
That's the time that we live in.
But I don't want to live
But
in
that's
the
the time that we live
I
in.
just give me a hot toddy. We like the party. We don't want to bother nobody. I forgot what rap that.
Okay, so as we are doing this,
is that the last question?
that's the last one.
Because you don't want to
And
talk
we
to me
are.
no more?
I just wanted to get that one in.
And you don't
That
want
was
to
a
talk to
little
me no
change of the past one,
more?
switching the
Changing
dynamic.
subject. You don't
And
wanna
yes,
talk to
we
me.
are changing the subject
You
as
don't
we
wanna talk to me?
transfer. And I just
If
wanted to
any of you
know.
guys have a question, because Elijah doesn't want to talk to me anymore, so and I got kicked to the curb on this conversation.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna jump into the chat actually.
Yeah, jump into the
DJ3.
chat.
He said, all of a sudden, I'm imagining standing somewhere in line to get married, and then one behind the camera says, "Next." He said, "I'm just imagining the way she said, the way she has said next."
Yeah.
And then GJ3 said, "Yes, indeed. Just imagine waiting for someone to call your name to get married, like you're at the doctor's appointment or something."
Exactly. So quick lately, they don't even care. Like I had to go through some stuff. I had to go through, I jumped some hoops and everything. And now it's just like they don't even care.
Like
You
when
get
it comes to
2
the
for 1
system, you don't
marriage.
have to do all that.
You pay $9.99. You can get 2 marriages.
You better bring your family there. You get a discount. You got the family discount.
It ain't even fair. You get $9.99 because this one ain't gonna last. So when you come back and get married the next time,
I didn't even think about you saying like that's tough. Ooh. Buy one get one half off.
there you go.
Ooh, that's tough.
See you
It's
here
marked
we go.
down. You better make sure you get a high value because this is the marked down price.
Or it's $9.99. This is for a marriage and a divorce. So when you get married,
and not the
and
package
then you
deal.
get back to
The combo.
Yes.
Oh, they now do combos now.
You never know.
They
I would have never thought it would be this easy to get married and this easy to get divorced.
I mean, it's easy to get divorced, especially if you don't have the money.
It
That's
was
where it gets
excuse me,
issue now.
it
It's when
wasn't
you got
easy.
money.
it wasn't easy for me to get divorced, and I had no money or no kids.
I'm saying now.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying now
If
it's
you
easy
had
for you
that
to get
package
money
deal
if you
for
don't have the money.
$99.99, you can get that package deal. It'd be easy.
If you got assets nowadays,
You just go in half.
Yeah, but not. But then they want to fight and they want to argue.
There's
and
no
they
fighting
say,
because you
do
signed the
this
paper
and you
for
do
the
that.
$9.99 deal.
Goodness.
You-
She
Yeah.
okay. You
I'm-
why don't you
I'm
start the
looking
firm?
all
Why
over
don't you
this.
why don't you start investing in that? And a divorce
I
fight.
don't agree with divorces. I know I've been divorced. Y'all can say what you want to say.
Yeah.
I don't agree with divorces. Yes, I said it and I meant it. Yes, I had a
Okay.
divorce
Oh.
and I don't agree with it.
Okay, listen. GJ3 said, okay, now, which one is wrong? A man that's 20 years older than a woman, or a woman that's 20 years older than a man? Like in Stella Got a Groove Back.
That would be me. You know, you agree
She
that.
acted out. So
Hot toddy.
no,
we
I
like
feel
the
like
party.
I feel like there is. I mean, I think
It's always
society
worse
look
for a
at
man.
it. Yeah. So, well, no.
It is.
I think society look at it like a woman is more bad.
No, it's a man.
I feel like an old woman, an older woman, would get more scrutiny.
Mm.
Because a young, you have to think about it. Old man and a young woman is typical.
If you saw Stella Got a Groove Back, or you see anything like that, no, women are they just called cougars and they're happy.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
no, but cougars get more scrutiny than I feel. Whatever, you see, we have a coined term for a woman doing it, but a man do it. It's not like a. It's
He's a
just
molester.
That's
It's
not
so
necessarily-
shocking when you find out it's a woman molesting a man
For sure.
over than when you see a man. If a man says, here he is, 40 years old, messing with this 20-year-old, he's a molester. That's a matter of fact, what you
Well,
going to say.
all right,
If
it's
a
offender.
40-year-old,
He's offender.
very offensive, but if a 40-year-old woman is messing with a 20-year-old man, she's just a cougar.
I don't know.
Now
I
the
don't know.
mom might be
I don't know about
upset,
the modern
but
view
ain't
about
nobody gonna say nothing. They just gonna be like, he only with that old woman for the money. But if she
That's
looks
what
good,
they would say.
but
They
if
would-
she
you're
looks
right, they would say
good,
that. Yeah,
but
they would
if
say
she
that.
looks good, she look 40 and she look like she 22 and he 20, they ain't saying nothing. Now she look like she,
Yeah.
yeah, there it is.
I think
Like if
it's
somebody
different.
dating me, like if I'm dating a 20-year-old, they gonna be like, he trying to get her for her money, and I'll be like, shoot, I'm on welfare.
Okay. This is where we end the live, y'all. This is where we hit. This is where we end
Let's
the
just
live.
tell the truth. Let's tell the truth.
Wow. No, I can't believe we're going there right now. So
But that's what they
That's it.
say, and the person don't be
No.
rich, and I'll be like, man, you went
no,
up for
they
the
went like for the
yeah,
inheritance.
that's
of
Social
insurance
Security.
policy, yeah.
I don't know welfare
Yeah.
gets Social Security.
Oh my god. I don't know why I do. I don't know why I said. I knew when I said we should have got off the first time. That's when we should have got off. It would have never escalated to this point that we are right here, right now. It would have never got this far. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, like, why are we acting
Oh my
like
God.
this stuff is not
She
real?
said Queen just said that how Whoopi Goldberg was talking in that movie. Whoopi Goldberg was talking to Stella and Queen just had responded the same way. Miss Whoopi had acted in that movie, bro. Oh.
See, all I'm saying, I just don't know why we have to have
Oh.
sugarcoat stuff around Elijah. This is good. That's why it's called Love Live.
He said
because
he
we just-
playing, but he just talking about the movie. We playing, but he talking about the movie.
Because it's real.
It is real, but I'm gonna say this though.
The only one that's gonna be really mad about a 40-year-old woman with a 20-year-old son is the mother, because that's her baby. That's it.
Yeah.
Society don't really care. They're just gonna be like I said. The
But
two
no,
things.
that's not true. So this is what I'm gonna say.
Okay, you say it. Put your
This is what
hand
I'm
in
gonna
that
say
again.
because
Put
you
your
have to
hand
think
in
about
there.
it. It all depends. Really, unfortunately, how it boils down is looks,
Yeah.
and that's really unfortunate. But if they don't look like a creep, whether it's a man or a woman, people don't typically care as much.
But the 40-year-old woman is not looking old.
But even if the 4-year-old man if he look old,
But you said no.
His age.
No, we automatically go into it with a man. That is sad. Sorry, it hurts your feelings. But that
I
is
don't
just
know
how
about
it
that.
is.
I don't know about that though.
But it's true.
I feel like it's more like we look at because it's so common. Like you have to think about.
It's not common. I mean, it's more common than it is for the woman to do it.
Extremely common.
But it's not common as you think. It's not like, okay, let me give an example. This is going to just be X-rated. I'm sorry, because I don't know how else to make it more common. And Eli can't shut me up because I just got to go with it.
And we about to have to get off this live.
Okay,
So just
it's
know,
like-
this is the last minutes of the live.
Common is how when you saw a man being with two women, and then versus now, if you see two men with a woman, and we will make that common that there's two women to a man more than we would be common with two men to a woman. But we will not comment. It is always going to be a man is a molester. He's taking advantage. He's every negative thing that it's going to be is if he's 20 years older. And I don't care.
Well,
He can look young, but the moment you say he's 40 and she's 20, our mind is going, you are molested because when you was 20, she wasn't born.
See, but here's the issue I have with that view is we see that constantly, and there's a lot of people, even when they say something like this, it's irrelevant because it's not enough. Like it's not enough for people to really care because so many people do that. Like even what you're saying, yeah, we're talking about a minority because that's not even either way. They're both a minority. One is a smaller minority, and one is bigger.
Let me give you
the pool of men dating dating a younger girl is bigger.
Where it is, but they still look bad about it. Let me give you another way to say it. The people that don't know us, me and you on the show, as auntie and nephew.
Yeah.
How many people came on here and said that's your wife? Oh, your wife said such and such. Oh, your husband. How many? Ain't nobody saying the negative.
What you mean? I seen some comments. You saying I seen some comments. I'm not gonna.
They might say
I can't say that confirmation bias like that.
But it is not as bad as if it was a man and a woman.
See, what you.
I agree with you to an extent. So it is.
I agree with you to an extent in terms of the comments that is going to be said.
Yeah.
Because again, like I don't know. I feel like what you're saying is true, but I think the issue is just like how we look at men and women. Like our role, our view on it is kind of how that adjusts. Because we, like you're saying, we don't see it necessarily as predatory because, the dude, he's locking that in, like it's more of like a hyping that up.
It's not even hyping, it's more of a negative term. Unless it's something like 40 to 30, then yeah, it's a hype up, but the 20, it's a negative. Even like right now, you are young, right? You're very young. Your wife and you are only 3 years apart, right?
No, we're
2 years apart, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You guys only 2 years apart?
Yeah, we're only 2 years apart. She's 20, I'm 22 next month.
You are, okay. So anyway, so 22, you're 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks so much younger.
Yeah.
That if you would have told people that think that's your daughter, that that's your woman, they would look at you crazy.
Yeah, you ain't lying, no.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. That's because you look very young.
Yeah, but you look older.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying people gonna talk about both regardless.
Yeah.
People gonna talk about the women with the younger men and vice versa. They just gonna talk about both regardless. That's what it is.
This is more accepting of the older one because like you got to think so many actors and all that different stuff. Like just bring it up. Leonardo DiCaprio, we know him. He been doing acting for so long.
Yeah.
He has a cycle where he don't date girls over a certain age. They get like 23, he's done.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, that's just normal. Every time he's just gonna come out, he's just gonna have some of this little young lady.
Yeah.
And that's just what we begin to know.
Yeah.
So I feel like we are more conditioned to see that than just a woman. We
accept it because it's more a celebrity. But in reality, if it was poor people, we're not accepting it. Yeah. No, for really. Yeah. We're not going to accept it. There's a lot of stuff we accept from people who are rich versus from our celebrities.
Oh, there's too much we accept. Yeah. I feel.
We accept a lot when it comes to them versus what we would accept from a poor person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that is true.
And
like I said, you put the looks in there too. Somebody who's viewed as conventionally attractive, they get a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where the negativity.
Because if it's it don't matter what it is. If it's an old man or an old woman, the predator and everything comes in, if they are looking like what we assume is a predator, oh, it's just wrong. But they could be the same age and just look, one got their glasses a little stub, a little stubby, and wears clothes that don't fit or whatever they want to say. Oh, he's definitely a predator compared to
Exactly.
someone.
Just like, what about that one movie you guys made me watch? You guys was making me watch something where the mother was stalking her daughter.
Yeah, that was a wild show.
Yeah, and we all said that she wanted to be with her boyfriend. Yeah. But nobody said anything about it. Even when it came down to the court, it was mainly just for stalking. Yeah. It wasn't that she was trying to.
You ain't lying, but so if it was
a
man,
that's what I'm trying to say.
No, but I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I did hear what
I'm not saying that ain't nothing nothing's gonna happen to a woman or nobody says anything about a woman. I'm just saying it looks worse, and it's a worse name when it comes to a man doing the same thing a woman would do.
This is what I'm gonna say though. It's whatever he says, misogyny or whatever. Men and women, the way that we view gender and also race has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Because I think if you were to switch our race, not to get too political, but I think some other things would have been questioned.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff would have been questioned.
I don't.
It's not that, but we all know that. That's not a thing that we don't know. But I'm just saying, in reality, it is, because I say that all the time. Men get it worse. Like a woman can hit a man and nobody says nothing. A man hits a woman and it's abuse, and he can be protecting himself. And they're gonna say, "What are you protecting yourself? She's a woman. You're stronger than a woman." They always say that. You guys have it harder in that area.
And that's what I would say. I would agree with you to an extent.
Oh Lord.
I don't agree with the full sentiment because I feel like
you don't have to agree. It's the truth.
I don't necessarily believe that's the truth. I feel like there is truth to your statement, but I don't think necessarily one or other has it better or worse. I think they just all come with their own problems. I mean, when you look at statistics in terms of who's going to be most likely to be abused, it's versus men or women. Who's most likely? I mean, there's different drawbacks to different,
But I'm saying in reality, if a woman comes and hits you and knocks you upside your head, and you hit her back, they're looking at you as
that's a
and
default.
they're gonna say, but you're protecting yourself.
Yeah.
And they don't care because you're a man, and that means you're stronger than her.
Unless I would say unless there's video proof, but if or something that shows like how severe it got. But if a man matched the same energy or did something like that, it's not.
It's automatic. It's automatic, and that's what I'm saying. But if she causes it.
Yeah, but we naturally look in more of a lens that is like we need to protect women.
Yeah, and that's what so what did I say wrong? Because all I'm saying is it's harder. I'm just saying men get it the worst in this area because they're men. There's certain things, even like right now, say me and you are talking right now, right? Yeah. Whatever the case is. And I'd be like, B, such and such and such, I call you B or whatever. Everybody be like, oh my God, I can't believe Lenore called him a B. You say B, and everybody's head's turning. Like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. It's true. And regardless if you want to hear it or not.
I'm not even saying that.
It's true.
I just, like I said,
it's true. And it was so bad about it is, girls call each other B's all the time. Not me and not none of my friends because I do not go for it. But they do call each other B's all the time and nobody say nothing. A man come in there and call a girl a B and it's a different story. And they say it's because we're women. We can call each other B's. Yeah. He don't have a right to. But as women, they can call a man anything. And it's okay. Like, there's people that be like, oh, that's wrong. But the moment the man, oh, no, he was off the chart. No, he needs to learn how to control his attitude. He needs to learn how to do this.
And here's the thing. I agree. I just don't agree with the full sentiment that what you said. I think everyone got their own different challenges. But I think
We're
it
not
is
talking about the
unfortunate.
different challenges. We're talking about the things that I'm saying right now is what I'm saying. We can talk about reverse, and I can say there's some things that women are held a higher standard than there are
Yeah.
men. But I'm saying in these particular areas, men are held higher. Period.
Yeah, I can. Like I said, I get your sentiment. I get what you're saying. I'm like 75% with you. That's what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
I agree with you. I agree. 75% is agreement.
Yeah.
It is a 75% is agreement. It's over. It's over 60. It's over 50. 50 is in the middle. I'm in a 75% agreement in terms of based off the stuff that you're saying because what you're saying is valid. Even the situations that you're bringing up, it's just I don't know. I feel like to make that statement, there's so many different. It's so layered to me. Like when you look at a situation and scenario, because of how our perspectives are,
And
and how
I
society
get there's
perspectives.
different layers of scenario, but
Yeah.
in my mind, you're looking at a different type of conversation, and I'm just talking about hitting or cussing a woman out or any physical abuse.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any other scenarios. I'm not talking about anything else that might even be surrounding it. I'm talking about
You're talking
literally
about
a
an avenue
woman
of
hitting a
abuse.
man versus a man hitting a woman. And I'm talking about the woman goes off on the man, degrades the man and everything, and the man does it back. Those are things that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I'm not talking about you don't have to agree. I'm just saying.
I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying
it. I
it's
said
a-
I agree with the sentiment of what you're saying. 75%. I think two things are okay to be going on. Right now, I feel like we are in a trend where there is more awareness of it, but as a society, we don't. Yeah, we typically are going to lean towards what looks worse. A man beating or attacking or anything like that, putting his hands on a woman looks bad.
Definitely.
That's just pure point blank.
Yeah.
In a verbal sense, that's where I feel I can't necessarily. I feel like the both. I mean, there's scrutiny for both sides. Depends on what phrases are said and what's being said.
Oh, okay.
But
it is what it is. No, the reason I say that because it is what I mean. You can have your opinion. I'm not gonna fight you on your opinion. I'm just saying when I see it, and if somebody comes to me about anything, I'm always the one that looks like I'm on the man's side because I'm always what happened. Why did he react this way? Why is this and that?
Yeah.
And you don't get that. You don't get that conversation from other people. Very few people are saying what really happened. Even when it comes to the police, you're not getting what really happened. They have to ask you what happened, but they're really already gonna see, oh, her face is all jacked up and he got a scratch. Well, I'm just automatically gonna be he went too far. That's just what it is.
Oh,
and then when they go verbally, I've
heard
heard women. I got so many people that I hear women going off on a man, and the man is sitting there like, okay. And then when he goes off, it's fine when he goes off, like because he's protecting himself at that time. But when he's mad and you don't know what happened before, and a man goes off,
yeah,
then it's always why is he attacking that woman? Why is he doing that? And this is not even got to do with anything physical.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm going off. I'm going off of what I see and what I hear, like when I'm looking at the situation, and I'm always like, so what happened? Mm-hmm. I'm always in that mindset.
It's a great angle. I mean, I feel to have this because the perspective matters the most. Because there is a lot of situations that, I mean, we watch what the true crime situations and all this different stuff that people do.
Yeah.
And when you see it like a police call, again, there's a lot of stuff that's unsaid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, and they'll have like a domestic situation, and I do feel it is underserved because when a man is going through domestic violence, we don't look at that as a serious situation,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's a serious problem. Nobody is looking at a man and saying, "Oh, he can't defend himself." No matter, even if the woman is towering over him,
mm-hmm.
he still look like at the end of the day he's still a man.
Yeah,
he shouldn't do this, or he could have fought back. But then if he did fight back, so it is. I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. Where that is a serious issue.
It's a big issue. And that one does to me not clear up. And I could go on a lot of different issues. Those are just the two main ones that I see. I can go on a lot of issues that I feel bad for certain men because, and I'm not talking about all men because there are some men that are abusive. And there's a lot of men that are abusive, and there's a lot of men that verbally abuse. It's emotionally. I mean, I know all that, and I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about one that, like, say Elijah. If I'm hitting Elijah, all this other stuff. I feel like if I lay my hands on Elijah, he should have a right to lay his hands on me. If we're playing totally different, but I mean, if we're in serious conversation and I'm up there with my fists and I'm fighting him, and for me to be like, he can't hit me back, I think that's wrong. And I'm saying it like that. And I learned that because of my brother. Like, hello, if a girl hit my brother, he should not have to wait for me to come and fight her because she didn't wait for me. She didn't wait for me. She just hit my brother. You didn't wait for me, so now I gotta come and get in a mood that I'm not even in the mood to do and fight you because you done hit my brother. But I'm like, well, she hit you, hit her back. I'm not saying drill on her, just pop her. Like, she hit you, boom, hit her back. She'll know not to hit you again. That's just how I look at it. And as a mother of boys, and as being a sister and having a brother, those things have always, it triggered me at a young age because of that.
Yeah.
Because my brother be like, I can't hit her because she's a girl.
Yeah,
and I'm like, but the girl hit you first. And you're like, yeah, but I'm not allowed to hit her because she's a girl. But she hit you first.
Yeah.
That's why I got you. We're not even in the mood to fight, but I guess I gotta get in the mood.
No, but it's true. I mean, that is a big issue because no matter how you look at it, we have a lot of how we view things, and again, like how we view things in general, is so skewed. Especially if we don't see video and we don't see it and we just read the situation.
Yeah.
Like, we just assume certain things.
And a girl's always gonna not just a girl. That was wrong. Mm-hmm. Anybody who's in the situation is always going to tell you their side of the view. Yeah. So even if the man is hitting this, he's going to tell you his side of the view. She's going to tell you her side of the view. And both sides might be full of lies. We don't know.
Yeah.
And we're not there to tell the truth. So we do have to try to analyze it. But that's where I say you have to take your wisdom in there and be like, okay, what really happened? And really put stuff together. Because usually when somebody's just telling their perspective, you can see the big chunk of information that you're missing. And then you have to analyze. And like you can say, I like now when the cops go, you two fight, both of y'all go to jail. I like that better. Because then that stops you from when to call the police on Sunday if y'all just playing around. Or I don't like how they have the fake conversations either, where they're faking, like he hit me and he really didn't hit me. I don't like those either. So there's a lot of those different conversations I don't agree with as well. But I just like now, like I said, that was happening when I was younger. Well, not too much younger, but younger than what I am now, where if y'all got in a fight, both parties went to jail. Mm-hmm. And that makes more sense to me than them trying to figure out who's telling the truth and who's lying.
No, true. I hear what you're saying with that.
Yeah. But I still feel bad for the guys. But Eli don't feel bad for the men, so sorry.
I never said that.
He's 25%.
I even agree where
he's 75% in, 25% out.
I get where I stood on that. It's not even that.
I'm just messing around.
So, anyway, on that note, we about to head off, y'all. We've been on
here. DJ said something. Are you gonna read what he said? He said a whole bunch of DJ.
I'm sorry. I didn't even see how much you wrote on here.
Yeah, he be dogging.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm sure that Stella and Winston had a lot of people with different vibes about them being together. In the movie, Stella got a group back. He said even Stella's son didn't like Winston at first, but then he had talked to Winston, and as long as Winston promised not to hurt his mama, then Stella's son was cool with it.
Yeah.
He said, imagine a preteen or a teen boy talking to someone that is just a few years older than him. Like, they could have been brothers, brothers, can go at it. So just imagine the tension in that scene. How Stella got a groove back. It was a pretty intense scene.
Yeah.
Say that even a little boy can become very protective about their mother. And he said that movie had a lot of points in it for today, and And now he said, "Oh, and my bad. I'm gonna stop now because I'm just flowing." He said, when it comes to relationships, hitting each other, and you really must watch how you deal with that kind of situation.
Yeah.
Because you don't wanna you don't want that for like hitting each other to become a constant thing between the two of you. Just saying.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. It's always a good movie. Y'all haven't saw it. I need to watch Saw. Have you saw Saw Got a Groove Back?
Not recently though.
But
Not
you
where I
have
could
seen it?
comprehend it really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not together anymore, but yeah. That was based off her
Oh,
love.
it was really.
That was based off her true love,
Dang,
yeah.
that was really.
Yeah, he tried to take all her money. I don't think he did. Terry McMillan, yeah.
Dang, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he tried it.
Yeah.
So y'all, we're gonna close off. Queen Lenore's gonna say a message to y'all, and here we go. Wait, before you do, I'm gonna read off GJ's last message because you. No, he already said his last message. All right.
Okay.
Make sure y'all leave a like. We're gonna close off.
Yeah.
What do you gotta say?
All I gotta say is everything is not always what it seems, but you do have a gut feeling. You do have wisdom. So follow that and stop following what people tell you to do, especially when it comes into your relationships with anybody, as being a couple, family, kids, brothers, sisters, any of that. Don't listen to other people. Always listen to yourself and all that, because people do not like to see other people happy, and people love seeing drama. And you don't need to be having people make sure there's drama in your life to make them happy and have them have a whole new television show that they ain't even got to subscribe to because it's your life. So just keep that focus, communication, use your wisdom, and believe in yourself, and keep going. And don't be confronting the situation if you ain't ready to do something about it. Now we're going to say, remember to love and live each day as if it were your life.
Thank y'all for watching.